was talking with Jen, they're pretty much a Google search, because when they spit back these communities to you, you could have found a list of communities, right? I mean, they're not doing.
And
there's a big opportunity. That's what I'm trying to say.
And they only refer to the places, because you'd be surprised how many communities are beginning to cancel their contracts with the Place for Mom.
I can't even believe there is a contract. How do they get a contract with them?
Because they give them a bunch of leads. You can imagine how many people are out there searching every single day. Place for Mom grabs them, send them the lead. Even though these community people are calling those leads, and they probably have a less than 1 out of 10. Oh my God, it's probably in the single-digit percentile of closed leads from.
But still, two out of 100 is great. I mean,
It's
depending on
better,
the lead cost.
so they're willing to pay for that,
Yeah.
because it's still a lot of leads.
Yep.
I'm different. I only send them a lead when they know when they see an email from me, they salivate, because they know not only is this a family a good fit for you, but I've also vetted and I know
that they are right fit.
And so they see
the close ratio is going to be way higher, through the roof, comparatively.
Because I'm probably going to show 2 to 4 places, because
narrow down.
Because I already, after meeting you and knowing what you need,
and their desires and their wants and their finances and a million other
and
questions,
their neighborhood and where they want to be,
Yep.
that's going to narrow itself down to a certain group.
How do you do this? My parents live in Incline Village. They're not even close to this. They're 60. But I live in Chesterfield. Do you see, like, let's say, I'm just going to throw stuff. My dad passed away. My mom's going to move into senior living. It's always the adult children too. We deal a lot with adult children, way more than the seniors.
You're my customer.
Yeah, the adult children are, right?
90% of the time.
90%. That they selfishly, I want mom to live at Brooking Park.
Right.
I can hit a golf ball to Brooking Park, right? But the mom has a relationship with everybody out there.
Right.
So is there a fight inside the families that they like, or is it? Do you want to keep? I always think you want to keep mom in her community that she's used to. What do you say?
I don't think there's a one. That's the role I play. When we're sitting down there, and you feel that right away. Mom wants to stay out here. Phil wants mom to be close to him and his family,
right.
For all the right reasons.
So I can help you more,
for
mom.
all the right reasons.
Yeah.
You know what? And after you really talk through it, it just plays out. It'll just play out, because you'll either understand that, you know what, for right now, it's better for my mom to be out there.
Yeah.
Now let's say your mom was 75.
Right.
Now all of a sudden we're having that same conversation, and mom's health needs are a little different than they were when she was 60 or whatever. And now all of a sudden, usually through that conversation, mom will actually realize that, I probably need to be close to Phil and his wife.
See the grandkids more. Make it easier for them
they
to
can
bring
be
the
there.
grandkids.
Yeah. So I would say normally it just plays out the way it should play
organically,
out.
right?
And
It's gonna work.
Yeah. Every once in a while you run into families. There's always dynamics, but it actually is. I actually enjoy the heck out of it. I bring a little humor to these situations. I don't know. My wife looks at me and like, "How do you say that?" And I'm like, "Lisa, if I wasn't like this, I'd cry all day."
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So I will make light of the fact that Phil's kind of on this side of the fence, mom's on this side of the fence, and we kind of bring it in for a landing in a good way. And it just, I don't know.
One of my favorites is they would say, when I took Dad's keys away, boy, he sure was mad and all this stuff. I said, you know what's funny about that? I think when your kids try to take your keys away, what are you going to say? I'm going to fight you. I like it. And then you kind of see him go, yeah, I guess.
And that's the kind of stuff I say. Think about that.
Yeah. Wait till your kids are taking your keys away. You're like, come on.
And all of a sudden they're like, yeah, I get that. But. And I'm like,
no.
I know, but. Yeah. And so I don't know. So to your earlier comment, we were just walking around. I think we play, how'd you say it? We play psychiatrist.
We are, yeah.
In a soft way. We do that all the time.
Because sometimes too, people want to blame like mom's health on someone else, not necessarily us, but sometimes the family dynamic is it can either bring you together or make those things. There's a lot of combustible opinions in this situation, and it always when we talk about the most responsible child, and what I mean by that is the one that burden was put on to take. It's usually the one that's closest, the one that's. Well, I'm dealing with one right now. Brother's in North Carolina, another brother in Chicago, and she's like, I got to get their opinion, and they're way opinionated, and they're not part of this at all. And so not only does she have to keep mom happy, it's the two brothers that just have an opinion but aren't really part of it at all. And you can see, and so what I always tell them is, your mom wanted you to be this person because she knew you could handle it.
Yeah.
Right? And they always say, I didn't think of it that way. And I try to say, take that as a compliment. That
Yeah.
they chose you to be that person
Yeah.
for them.